Marcus Aurelius, The Art of Clear Thinking. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. In a world filled with noise, Marcus Aurelius sought silence, not outside, but within. He ruled an empire, commanded armies, carried the weight of millions on his shoulders. And yet his greatest battle was always fought in his own mind. He called it clarity, the art of seeing reality without distortion, without ego, without fear. This is the foundation of Stoicism, to think clearly even when the world burns around you. Let's explore how Marcus Aurelius mastered the art of clear thinking, and how we can too. 1. Clear thinking begins with self-awareness. Marcus wrote every night in his private journal, the book we now know as Meditations. He didn't write for glory. He wrote to see himself honestly, to question his anger, his doubts, his motives. He understood that you cannot think clearly about life if you refuse to think honestly about yourself. So he wrote, "If someone is mistaken, instruct them kindly, but if you are mistaken, correct yourself quickly." Clarity begins when you drop self-deception, when you stop defending your flaws and start studying them. 2. Separate what you can control from what you can't. Marcus faced war, disease, betrayal, all beyond his control. Yet he kept calm because he practiced a simple mental discipline to separate what is up to him from what is not. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Most of our confusion comes from trying to control the uncontrollable. We replay conversations, worry about the future, dwell on the past, and lose the only clarity that exists, the present moment. The Stoic mind is clear because it doesn't waste thought on what can't be changed. 3. See things as they are, not as you wish them to be. Marcus wrote often about perception, how our judgments create the emotions that torment us. He said, choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been. Reality is neutral. It is our interpretation that makes it good or bad. A Stoic trains the mind to remove labels, to see things plainly. That clarity, seeing life without the fog of emotion, isn't cold. It's freeing. It allows you to act wisely rather than react impulsively. 4. Don't let emotions make decisions for you. Marcus wasn't emotionless. He simply refused to let emotions govern his actions. He felt anger, grief, frustration, but he refused to be ruled by them. If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. To think clearly, you must be able to pause, to create space between feeling and doing. When anger whispers, react now. Clarity says, wait. When fear screams, run away. Clarity says, observe. Emotions are waves. Let them rise, let them fall, but never build your house upon them. 5. Humility clears the mind. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man in the world, but he constantly reminded himself he was just a man. Soon you will have forgotten all things, and all things will have forgotten you. Humility clears the fog of pride and vanity. It reminds us that our perspective is limited, our control temporary. The ego wants to win. Clarity wants to understand. The ego seeks applause. Clarity seeks truth. To think clearly, we must be small before the universe, and in that smallness, we find peace. 6. Focus on the present moment. The Stoics believed that the present is all we ever truly possess. Marcus wrote, confine yourself to the present. Worrying about what may happen clouds your mind. Regretting what is past steals your strength. When you focus on now, this task, this breath, this moment, you see life clearly again. Clarity lives where attention lives. If your thoughts wander endlessly, so does your peace. 7. Train your mind daily. Clear thinking isn't a talent, it's a practice. Marcus trained his mind like a soldier trains his body. Every challenge, every insult, every loss was an opportunity to sharpen his reason. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. He didn't wait for calm to come naturally. He built it, one thought at a time. Clarity is discipline, the daily act of returning to what truly matters. 8. Accept fate with reason, not resistance. Marcus believed in amor fati, the love of fate, not just acceptance, but appreciation for whatever life brings. He wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." Clear thinking transforms obstacles into fuel. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What now?" When you stop wishing for an easier life, your mind becomes clear enough to live this one fully. 9. Remember, you will die. This was not morbid to Marcus. It was liberating. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Memento mori, remember death, sharpens the mind like nothing else. When you truly remember that time is finite, trivial worries vanish. You stop chasing approval. You start living deliberately. Death clears away illusion. What remains is clarity, the kind that gives life meaning. 10. Keep your inner citadel unbroken. The Stoics often spoke of the inner citadel, a fortress within the mind that nothing external can destroy. For Marcus, this was the heart of clear thinking. He could face betrayal, loss, chaos, and still protect his calm center. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. When your thoughts are disciplined, your spirit is unshakable. That's clarity, not the absence of storms, but the presence of stillness within them. Final reflection. Marcus Aurelius lived in a world not unlike ours, filled with noise, vanity, ambition, and distraction. But in the silence of his private writings, he discovered that the greatest kingdom to rule is the kingdom of one's own mind. Clarity isn't found in controlling life. It's found in understanding it. It's the ability to see through the fog of emotion, past the noise of ego, into the calm truth that has always been there. You control your mind, and your mind creates your world. So slow down, breathe, question your thoughts, and, like Marcus Aurelius, learn to see life as it truly is. Not as you wish it to be, but as it unfolds perfectly in this moment. The obstacle is the way. The confusion is the teacher. The mind, once disciplined, becomes free.